I have a question for you. And you. How many times as a curly girl have you attempted to straighten your hair and you walked around with it looking like hay?
All of my childhood.
I knew that was going to be the answer, and if that's also your answer, comment below. Let Rachel know that she's not alone. And also me, but this is about her today. I'm going to walk you through 6 of the easiest straightening hacks that you can apply to your curly to straight method today, all while I style and straighten Rachel's hair. I've helped transform over 20,000 heads of hair, and I usually never talk about straightening curls. Like, in fact, it's kind of like something I usually am kind of against. But what I've always said that I'm for is I'm always for you expressing your hair the way that you want it to be. And I am all about, like, people with natural hair, they should genuinely be wearing their hair natural. Like, I think it's better for you and your confidence and everything like that. But it's also totally okay if you want to switch up the style every once in a while. So this doesn't mean never ever straightening. It just means that you primarily are wearing your curls, so when you do straighten your hair, it looks healthy and great. Because a big reason why Rachel's and probably your hair didn't look very great when you straightened it is because it's unhealthy. The healthier your curls are, the better they will look straightened. So we're gonna take Rachel's hair from this to this. So keep watching. I know you will not regret this video. Tip number 1 is to not use a clarifying shampoo. For the most part, you should never be using a clarifying shampoo before you straighten your hair. And that's because straightening your hair usually is going to strip away a lot of the excess oils and things like that. That being said, you do want your hair to be cleansed when you straighten your hair. Like, you don't want to, Rachel has like product in her hair. She has some mousse in her hair. It would be really bad for her hair if we just went in with the straightener now, because she has all these products on her hair that could like react negatively to the heat, or if like she has oils in her hair, oils are going to make the heat hotter on her hair, which is going to make more damage. So we want our hair to be cleansed, but we don't want it to be clarified. So that being said, I'm going to hand Rachel a nice moisturizing shampoo for her to take in the shower with her. Tip number 2, which goes along with the shampoo, is I highly recommend using a moisturizing mask in the shower with you. A nice moisturizing mask is going to really set your hair up for success. And again, it's going to really just nourish your curls before you go in with the straightener. And a lot of times people with drier hair, like Rachel's hair tends to be drier, my hair tends to be drier, we need all that moisture that we can get. So you wanna make sure that like you're kind of counteracting and like preparing for that straightening, and it all starts in the shower. So Rachel's just gonna hop in the shower. She's going to shampoo and use a deep treatment, and we'll see her when her hair is wet. Tip number 3 is to rough blow dry your hair first. Rachel's hair is wet. It has some priming products in this. I put the Doux OPP One Pass Press in this already. And this product is going to be great for adding shine to her hair, but also she could just let her hair air dry and then go in with there. But what's really great to do is to do a rough blow dry. And I'll show you what that means in a second. Obviously this is gonna be on, so you're not gonna be able to hear me. But basically I'm going to blow dry her hair, and as I'm blow drying it, I'm going to just brush it with a brush. It's gonna look a little insane afterwards, but just trust the process. So obviously this is gonna be on, but I'll show you some clips of sort of what I do to rough blow dry so you can see. So she's all rough and blow dried. It's very much giving Hermione Granger, but trust the process. This is what a flat iron is for. The next thing I'm going to do is actually break her hair into sections. And the smaller the sections, the better and more thorough that you're gonna get. So you want actually like pretty fine and thin sections. As you straighten, you wanna follow through with some type of brush. I'm gonna use a boar bristle brush. I like using the boar bristle brushes as I brush through because they like actually just encourage the straightening as it's happening. So I'll show you what I mean. So I'm going to get the hair in the boar bristle brush and then go through with the straightener right after. And that's just going to smooth everything down real nicely. Wow. Tip number 5, as I'm going through with the straightener, I like to kind of curve the straightener in. So it sort of will give this like nice curled look at the end, so it's not just like Avril Lavigne straight hair. Tip number 6 that I definitely think is making a really big difference on Rachel's curls here is applying the Doux Doux drops to every section. So I'm just sectioning off her hair right now, and I'm gonna take the Doux drops and super gently, I'm just going to run that over her hair just like that. And that is going to add such a beautiful shine to her hair. I'll show you what I mean. We all know sometimes like when you straighten hair, it'll get like so dull looking, but watch how nice and shiny this is gonna look. It really is like so healthy looking. You can actually use the dewdrops before, so on damp hair, before you go in, you can use it section by section like I'm doing, and you can use it at the end. I will probably also be using them at the end. Basically, it's a heat protectant and shine spray. You can actually use it when you style your hair curly as well if you're going to diffuse it. But it's fantastic because it's a heat protectant, so it's really going to minimize heat damage. And it's going to really help smooth her strands, which you can really see as I go through here. So how does the dewdrops protect your hair, make your hair nice, all the things? First of all, the first ingredient in it is dimethicone, which is a silicone, and silicones are literally for heat damage. They are exactly for what they say that they are for. So you might hear a lot of curly girls like not use silicones, which I usually don't for the most part, but bet your bottom dollar if I'm straightening my hair, I will be using silicones because it is the best way, kind of really the only way to really truly protect your hair from heat damage. So that's it. Those are my 6 best tips for straightening curly hair. It obviously looks amazing. Thanks for watching.